Hey Aries Collective, what's up y'all? Welcome back to another all signs reading. Happy Monday to you all. This reading will be in all signs, no contact. What's the T on your person? I'm going to use these oracle cards. This will be your last card, which will be your advice, and I'll pull some tarot to see like what does this person plan to do? Do they plan to break no contact or stay in no contact? And maybe a time frame. All right, so let's start with their inner compass. This deck is called the Inner Compass deck. So let's see what's going on with your person internally. We have a gentle hold. I hold myself gently. I feel like your person is focused on themselves. Like it says here, I hold myself gently. And considering it says they hold themselves gently, it's showing up as the number 14, which is the Temperance card. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius, some of you. I feel like this person is trying to find their balance. Usually when it relates to love, the Temperance card is actually about kind of like moving at a slow and steady pace. Maybe for some of you, this is a relatively new connection. I do feel like this person enjoys you. It's just that maybe right now they're kind of taking a break. They could be healing from something. Sometimes the Temperance card can imply that we've just gone through an ending of some kind, a job ending. Maybe a loss of a loved one. It comes after the Death card. And it's the calm after the storm. I do feel like your person is focused more on themselves right now. And it feels like love might be a bit of a back burner kind of thing for your person for some reason. I don't think it's as cruel as it sounds. It just kind of feels like right now this person is going through something internally where they feel like they have to prioritize themselves. Okay. Let's see what their blockage could be. We have the wound of the boundless ache, longing for something never named. This wound arises when you feel a deep, persistent yearning that defies explanation. It's not for a person, place, or goal, but for something vast, lost, or sacred. It can leave you restless, spiritually homesick, or searching for a fulfillment you can't quite describe. Well, that would explain why they're in this energy. Your person may feel like they're aimless right now. You could definitely be dealing with a Sagittarius. It's almost giving me the Ten of Wands. I feel like this person is speaking to me through the Ten of Wands. And I feel like what they're saying is my life is not in complete balance right now. And love feels like another burden that I would be taking on. It's no slight to Aries. It's just that right now, maybe career-wise, it's saying that it's not about a particular goal or anything, but just to give you an example, maybe right now my life just feels, like I say, aimless. This person could be going through, it's not so much like a dark night of the soul. It's more, I don't even know how to put it into words. I feel it, but I don't know how to put it into words. You know how sometimes you can't really determine what's wrong with you. You just feel something is off. That's what I feel like they're telling me here. Your person doesn't really have a sense of direction right now. Okay, for some of you, if this resonates with you. Your tea leaf cards. We have yoke, feeling tied down or frustrated. Now, understand, maybe even when it comes to a relationship right now, they feel like it would be something that would be a burden. Again, no slight to you, but it could feel like that. You know, if I take on something else when I'm not even in the right headspace, that's going to create a problem. I won't be able to be a good partner. I don't feel like this has anything to do with you. It feels like it's them. We have purse. Pay attention to your finances. So this is what they're doing. Like I said, I don't know why I felt like it says it's not a goal or any particular thing, but I feel like your person is going through this stuck feeling. I feel it, but I don't know how to name it. And I feel like that's how they feel. Just like the card said, because I'm having a hard time even speaking for them. But it could very well be finances, stability, just a sense of, you know how you know you're ready for a relationship, you know you're ready for whatever life throws at you. You know when you feel ready. They just don't feel ready. Okay, and I do feel like they're saying, I enjoy you when I talk to you, when I see you, you know, but there's always just something missing in me. And until I tap into that and fix that, I'm not going to be a good partner. Okay. So you have the water, number 78, deep emotions and feelings, going with the flow. There you go. And adapts and feels free and pure and nourished. Yeah, so I mean, the number 78 could be significant. I feel your person is saying here, they're in their feelings right now. And they're saying, look, you know, I really do enjoy Aries company, but I'm quiet right now because I'm going through something emotionally. And I'm trying to find that happy medium. I'm trying to find my center again. They feel free, right? In their misery, if I can word it that way, because it's not burdening you. So like when a person is feeling like this and they like pull away, it's their own way of saying like, I don't want to pull you into my mess. That's kind of what I'm getting. Whatever they may be going through, whether it's emotional, financial, or like I said, something to do with family. We have wedding, public declaration, union, strong bonds between families, new beginnings, and commitment, number 47. Now, I'm just going to say for some of y'all, maybe this person is in another relationship. Maybe they're committed elsewhere. Or they're telling me here that they see a future with you. They see more of a commitment with you. We'll see what the tarot cards say. But again, right now, it just kind of feels like, I mean, maybe you are married to them. That could be it too. You could be married to them. And maybe they're just going through their own thing. I just feel a sense of like pulling away until I know who I am, what I want, what I'm doing, and I have my ducks in a row. I can't really be there for someone else. Let's get these cards here. I still pleasure myself to your pictures and videos. I'm minding my business. They're feeling magnetized to you. Okay, so they may be about to come back around. All right, you are an Aries. You do represent magnetic energy. And it says lead the charge, take inspired action to reach your goals. So again, this goes back to, you know, being paying attention to their finances. You could definitely be dealing with a fire sign because this is could be the Emperor or the King of Wands. So a lot of you, this is a masculine fire sign you're dealing with. So they do plan to reach out. They are feeling a pull to you. But I do feel like your person, if they come in prematurely, I'm just going to be honest, if they come in prematurely and they haven't worked through these issues, it's kind of telling me that you may have a repeat of this. I'll save your advice for last. Let's see what their next moves and actions are. Let me see. What kind of questions can I ask before I get to that, though? Does this person have sincere feelings for Aries? What are their feelings for Aries? Oh, something flipped here. You got the 7 of Wands. See, their guards are up. The 10 of Wands. Didn't I tell y'all it felt like the 10 of Wands to me? You can't make it up. Fire sign energy. Leo, Mars, and Sagittarius, Saturn. And then the moon. Okay, so look. This is why you have water here. This person is confused. They're uncertain about what anything looks like right now because they're in some kind of deep emotional confusion. I do feel like they're looking at you as someone who they could create a life with, for sure, right? Could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person. But this could also show me they're focused on their money right now, earthly matters. And until those things are straight, they're like, okay, I still feel connected to you in the 5D. We have a spiritual connection, Cancer, Pisces energy. But, you know, I just feel like this person is feeling confused. They're procrastinating. Yeah, so do they have feelings for you? They're buried beneath a lot of turmoil. There's something else in their life. The 10 of Wands talks about like maybe your work situation, your life in general being very burdensome. And like I said, you know, putting love on the plate would just like take me over. So I'm a bit guarded right now. And this is like a no contact situation. Wow. Okay. So what are their next moves? What do they plan to do? Give me 3 cards. What do they plan to do here? What do they plan to do more moving forward? The 3 of Pentacles, they're going to come around. This could be a 3-year age difference or relationship. Some of you could work with this person. 3 of Pentacles is Capricorn, Mars energy. The Tower. Okay, so this is like the element of surprise. I do feel like there's some effort that they make. Scorpio, Aries energy. But let's just see. One more. Oh, well, 2 more jumped out. Oh, no, 3 more jumped out. Okay, you got the Justice card at the bottom of the deck with the Lovers, Libra, Gemini energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, the Moon, the 8 of Swords. Well, they kind of came out the other way around. The 8 of Swords, the Moon, and the Ace of Pentacles. So a Cancer, Pisces, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This is why they're stuck. And then the Sun here. Okay, you got the Moon and the Sun. There's something they're dealing with on the shadow side. They don't want you to know about it. They feel restricted. It could be money. The Ace of Pentacles is here again. I have a strong feeling your person may be waiting for some good news about their finances. I don't know if they're waiting for money to come through. It's like they feel like their hands are tied and it's affecting their emotional state. But as soon as something shows a glimmer of hope for them, I mean, for some of you, it could even be somebody's health. These two are health cards as well. And like I think I said this, maybe I didn't. The Ten of Wands can talk about something taking a toll on you and affecting your health in a negative way. It talks about your body keeping the score of the stress in your life. But the Ace of Pentacles and the Sun is some kind of good news. It could be something happening. Literally, both of these represent 1 year. I'm not telling you to wait a year for anybody, but I am seeing 1 year. I see 2 years here as well. I see 3 years. Again, I'm not telling you to wait for anyone, and I'm not even saying that it'll take this long. I feel like once this person gets some kind of good news and it puts them more in a sunny disposition and they feel optimistic and happy within themselves, that's when they'll come around. So the time frame will vary for you, but I do feel like that this is not the end at all. It's not the end. The Lovers and the Justice card means you will get some kind of progression, some forward progression from this person, an apology, something of that nature. Your advice: trust yourself more. Know that you are in the right place at the right time. Opportunities will present themselves to you when they are meant to, all in divine timing. Get excited about the future again instead of fearing it. So I feel like that's the message for you to be excited about if you want this connection. I feel like your person is going through something financial. So let's just say they finally get a new job, or they get a better paying job where they feel like they can actually be a partner, you know, and meet you halfway. That's what this looks like it's showing me. They don't feel like they have enough to offer for some reason. I just saw the Five of Pentacles, you know, and that can talk about a poverty consciousness or being broke, you know. So maybe they're in a destitute state right now. I feel something will change for some of you. You'll be in union with this person over the next year. Not saying it'll take a year, but over the next year. Some of you, it may be 3. I'm not going to lie to you. It may be before you get the full realization of what it is that you want from them. It's going to be dependent on their financial situation, something in their earthly matters, or their health, okay? But ultimately, hold on, y'all. I kind of want to clarify this wedding card, because I do feel like with deep emotions, water here, going into the wedding card, I feel like they're telling me future tense, they actually do see some kind of long-term relationship if you're not already married. What does this wedding mean? Clarify wedding. Because it says they're going to do a public declaration. Ooh, the Knight of Wands. Okay, Sagittarius energy. You got a lot of Sagittarius energy in your reading. Oh, oh. And the Queen of Pentacles. Wow. Page of Swords. So this is some kind of declaration. You know, your person is kind of like waiting. I feel like they're curious about what life looks like with you. Could be a younger Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. You got Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You got Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. So maybe a younger or same age fire sign, or maybe an older or same age earth sign for some of you. Again, they're waiting for they're pursuing their goals right now. And they are saying in the future there will be something stable between you two. But again, this is them focused on their finances. So your person could be chasing their goals right now. Maybe they don't know the direction. Maybe the reason why they have a boundless ache is because they don't even know what they're supposed to be doing. Maybe they're in school. Maybe they're studying. Maybe they're trying to achieve something. They're curious about something. And until they explore that thing, whatever that thing is, and get that out of their system, that's kind of what I'm getting, and settle down. Like when this person matures, maybe go from, this is usually somebody 20 to 35 years old, the prime of their life. This is like 30 plus, and it can go up to 100. So it's like when this person matures, this is a maturation process. I do feel like something is more stable with them, future tense. When they feel like marriage material, when they feel like they can nurture and give to you, this is when they're showing up as someone that is more emotionally available to you. Okay, so I feel like they do see a future with you, and it's saying they're going to lead the charge. You got that Knight of Wands. So yeah, I would expect communication from this person, but I want you to know the Knight of Wands is not somebody that, you know, is going to stick around right now, because again, they may be in their prime. Maybe your person is an athlete, or, you know, they're just in that stage of their life where they're like, you know, I got a fear of missing out. You know what I mean? And I gotta just like live my life. So maybe even after they come into their, you know, resources, they still feel a pull to live life finally. You know, now I got these resources. Let me live. Get this out of my system. Once they get that player kind of energy out of their system, you're the one they want to settle down with. All right, y'all. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Hype the video if you can. And I will see you all the next time. Peace. Hey, Taurus Collective. What's up, y'all? Welcome to the channel. Welcome back. I hope everyone is doing amazing. Let's pull some cards. So this reading is a no contact situation. For those of you in a no contact, maybe even little to no contact situation. All right, we're looking at the T on your person. What's going on with them? All right, individually, when it comes to the relationship, and future tense. Like, what are their plans with you? Do they plan to break no contact or keep things as they are? Let's see what we get here. All right, so we're going to start with the inner compass deck. What's going on with your person internally? We have pinpoint focus. Focus is my power. Wow. So it's showing up as the number 15, and that is the devil. So maybe you're dealing with a Capricorn or just a really career oriented or focused person. I feel like your person may be focused on a goal right now that has nothing to do with the connection. Or they could be telling me here that I am still focused on you, but you know, maybe even obsessively with the devil energy here. I kind of feel like this is them focusing elsewhere, though. I really do. I feel like internally, your person, something has your person's attention. Now, what it is, I don't know yet. But, I mean, this is the number of the devil, so let's just be honest. I mean, it's showing us the color green. And even though the green is the heart chakra, it's not giving me heart chakra. It's giving me earthly matters, especially because it's Capricorn energy. So there could be something going on with your person being focused on goals right now. Achieving a goal, advancing their career, maybe in school, studying, training. So let's see what else you get here. What's the blockage for your person? The wound of the wound of the uninitiated adult, never shown how to grow into power. This wound forms when you're expected to function as an adult without ever being guided, witnessed, or empowered into maturity. Ooh. You're left to figure it out alone, carrying roles you were never prepared for. It can leave you feeling overwhelmed, uncertain, or ashamed of not knowing how to fully stand in your power. That's interesting, especially with the energy of the devil here. You know, Taurus, they could even be telling me that they know that you require pinpoint focus, that you require intentionality, consistency, right? Persistent effort to make a relationship work because that's what you give, right? And I feel like this person is like, man, like this feels demanding. Look at all those hands. Like it feels demanding and I'm not used to this, right? I wasn't taught to cope with this. I don't know if I'm capable of accommodating your desires right now because I don't even know how to be that kind of person. Wow. So your person could be still stuck in their shadow and their south node. Okay. You have an astral house in your tea leaf. You have love. The astral house of love for me would be that fourth chakra energy. Cancer, Pisces, Taurus, Libra you could be dealing with. But it also gives me seventh house, obviously, the house of relationships, marriage, partnerships, which is obviously Libra energy, our fellow Venusian energy. They love you. They're saying that they love you. I just feel like they don't know how to. We have leg, stepping into a new experience. And maybe that's what it is for them. They've never experienced a love like you before. And they're kind of like getting their feet wet. They're ready to take a leap of faith maybe. Or maybe they stepped in and they're like, man, what have I got myself into? I feel like they're just ill-equipped for someone of your caliber right now. Okay. We have weeds, being picky but realistic, persevering, and being persistent. I just talked about persistence. Hidden beauty or gem. Look closer, number 37. So this feels to me like this person is like, all right, you know how they say the grass looks greener over there because of the distance, but it's really weeds. I feel like your person is kind of waiting for the other shoe to drop. You could be dealing with an air sign or maybe another earth sign. Your person is very logical, or what they're giving me. That's why they're kind of like tiptoeing in these weeds right here, in this grass right here. They're like, I'm just going to watch out for like you to snake me. I don't want you to snake me. I want to make sure before I like fully engross myself in this connection that I know what I'm getting into, and I really don't know what I'm getting into. The number 37 could be significant because this is out of my depth. You know what I mean? So it says they're being picky but realistic, persevering and being persistent. So I kind of feel like this is telling me they're not done with you. Not at all. Okay, we have self-love. Number 56 could be significant. Comfortable saying no, confident and independent, boundaries clearly defined. Yeah, this person's heart, they really guard their heart. They really do. They feel like this is an act of self-love to do this. They don't understand that truly you can never protect. What's the saying? If you try to avoid dying, you never really live, right? This is like if you avoid loving, then how can you ever know if the experience is worth it or not? You got to actually be willing to be hurt. And I feel like this person is trying to prevent that from happening. Let's get these messages. I still haven't healed from a painful experience. Wow. I feel like it has a lot to do with a mother wound. It's giving me Queen of Cups energy here. So it could also be a woman who broke their heart, because I feel like it's a woman specifically. A woman, to include possibly their mother. I'm sending you messages through music, signs, symbols, and numbers. So they're communicating with you telepathically, through synchronicities. All right. So maybe there's certain music, signs, symbols, or numbers that are significant, birthdays. You know what synchronicities are. It says sometimes it's ego, it ain't love. Yeah. And I feel like that's the problem. They don't know how to differentiate the ego from the love. They feel the love, they're tiptoeing through it, but that devil is the energy of ego, unchecked ego, insecurities, fears, maybe even selfishness, inconsideration, things of that nature. So let's see. What are their feelings for Taurus? What are their feelings for Taurus? Oh, y'all, it's the Fool. What did I say? Taking that leap of faith. The Fool fell on the floor. I'm not going to pick it up right now, but that's Aquarius energy. So I do feel like this is new. This is uncharted territory for them. That's what the Fool is. It's like you're taking a leap of faith in a direction you do not fully understand. And I feel like you are initiating them, because the Fool is an initiation process. It's some kind of radical shift for this person. Wow. They could also be telling me they want to start over with you. I don't think they're done at all. Expect the unexpected. The 7 of Cups. And this is where the procrastination comes in. Like I said, that little toe. It ain't even the leg I'm paying attention to. It's the toe, because the foot is not even all the way down on the ground. That could even be telling me that this person is just not, they're not grounded and rooted like you, Taurus. But this is Scorpio Venus energy. Speaking of Venusian energy, right? Hold on a second. Yeah, I just wanted to get the card off the floor so we could have the visual of the two. Look at the Fool. The Fool is walking right into what looks like options, right? Temptation. So I do feel like this person is tempted, but you know, I feel like as soon as they get a little taste of you, like when they talk to you, there's this excitement, but then right after that, this dread that comes over them because of a disappointment, a painful experience they've been through. Like it says here, they still haven't healed from it. They're trying to work through it, though. They're trying to have a breakthrough. There's the trust issue showing up. There's something from their past that disappointed them. Could have been 7 years ago. Okay, you got 3 sevens. 7 could be significant. 777. That could be a synchronicity for you. Okay. And, you know, the 7 of Pentacles, I always tell y'all, that's my 7-year itch card. Y'all know what the 7-year itch card is. This could be 7 years in the making between you two. I feel like something is starting to dawn on your person, though. This is also clear communication coming in. So I do feel like they will break no contact. They could be trying to figure out how to do that. I want to actually, the Emperor just jumped out. I'm putting it back in because I wasn't done shuffling yet. Could be dealing with an Aries. What are their next moves and actions towards Taurus? And intentions. Like, what do they want with Taurus? The Strength card. They are trying to fight these feelings. But they feel like you make them better. Again, there's some level of discipline. Initiation into more discipline with Taurus. Taurus is the Empress. This represents the Empress right here. Taming this lion. Your divine feminine energy is what really intimidates this person. But they do a lot of fantasizing about just jumping in with you. But then they hold back. It could be a Leo. What do they plan to do here? They know you are a good partner. The Two of Pentacles. So they're kind of like wavering, going back and forth. They're weighing the pros and cons. They're like, okay. Some of you may work with this person, because this can be mixing business with pleasure. Okay, it could be a 2-year relationship or age difference. And it gives me that they really enjoy being around you, but they're maybe working together is making them hesitant. I don't know. But it's like 7 of Wands. They plan to let their guards down, y'all. They could be getting weak for you because you're the one with the strength, and this is like a weakness, weak boundaries. So I do feel like, you know, Taurus, they could even be telling me that they've tested your boundaries before. And maybe for a lot of you, what has happened is you've stepped into more of a divine feminine energy where you've created stronger boundaries, and now they're the ones that are kind of folding under that pressure. I feel like they're getting weaker. Yeah, their perspective is changing on you because, look, they see you as somebody so grounded, somebody they can relate to, somebody that's easy to be around. They feel like you would be a good mother, good wife, good husband, good father. And they're hoping for like some peace here and moving towards more of a common ground, smooth sailing. Yeah, I do feel like your person maybe has been married and divorced or maybe cheated on before. Gemini, you got Libra energy here. Libra, Saturn anyway. You have Aquarius, Mercury. Yeah, your person does plan to reach out. It's just that they are waiting until they know. And I feel like it will be kind of like a playful text or something that you don't expect that feels like they're kind of testing the waters. 6 of Swords can be somebody that's like, I don't really want to rock the boat, but I do want to know how you're doing and I do want to hear from you. When might you hear from them? Some of you actually could have heard from this person over the last 7 days, but then maybe they went quiet again. The Empress, Taurus, Libra energy. Now, the Empress is about 7.5 months. So, that's another 7. Not the Empress, but the time frame is about 7.5 months. What else? The 9 of Cups. Now, that's 9 months. Is somebody pregnant? The Empress and the 9 of Cups is pregnancy energy. Ooh. So you got like 7.5, 9 months. Again, I'm not saying it has to take that long, but it's possible. The 10 of Pentacles, the 3 of Pentacles, the Lovers. See, I feel like this person sees a future with you. Aries, Mars, Gemini energy, Capricorn, Mars, Virgo, Mercury. It's like this person is like, I could build a future with you. They see you as their soulmate, twin flame, possibly cosmic +1, kingdom spouse. You two have a future together if you choose to, you know, deal with a little bit of inconsistency right now, which I feel like you are kind of frustrated with. But let me get your advice. Laugh as much as you breathe. Love as much as you live. Have fun. Enjoy life. Nurture relationships. That's why you got the 9 of Cups. Because that's all about pampering yourself, caring for yourself until this divine counterpart, because I feel like they can rise up into this initiation process and meet you halfway. 3 of Pentacles. You know, you just kind of have to live your life. Don't let it stop you. Somebody could be going on a trip. I'm just looking at this person surfing. You had the 6 of Swords. That could be like a cruise. So somebody could be traveling soon. All right, y'all. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Hype the video if you can. I'll see you all the next time. Peace. Hey, Gemini Collective. What's up, y'all? Welcome to the channel. Welcome back. I hope you all are doing amazing. All right, so this will be a love reading, obviously, like we always do on this channel. And today is a no contact situation. For those of you in no contact, what's the T on your person, okay? What's going on with them individually in regards to the connection? And what are their next move and actions, okay? So let's see here. Inner space, they are showing up as the fire of alchemy. And it's showing up as the number 13, transformed by fire. You could be dealing with the Scorpio. Okay, this is the death card. So your person is being transformed by fire right now. And I also see this as kind of like the judgment card. It feels like the phoenix rising from the ashes, because the fire is on top of what looks like, you know, it looks backwards. So I do feel like right now your person is saying that they are going through some kind of major transformation, but, you know, it doesn't feel easy because transformation usually is not. I feel like this is something else in your person's life that's recently ended. I mean, the death card can literally be, you know, the ending of a cycle, the ending of a life, the ending of a job. It could be the ending of a behavior, a way of thinking, whatever. I feel like your person right now is going through something internal. I feel like this fire is internal. And they're saying, like, I'm working through this right now. And I do plan to come out of this. But right now, I'm kind of in the thick of it. I feel like they're seeing some, I don't even know what the word is I want to use. They're beginning to see the light. Okay, what's blocking? We have needing to address a forgiveness blockage. Shows up as holding on to past hurts, resentment, or anger that blocks emotional healing. This can lead to bitterness, emotional heaviness, and a lack of inner peace, making it hard to trust, forgive, or move forward with clarity. Wow. It's almost like this is like a paradox. What is it? A paradox. Because I feel like what I'm getting from your person, Gemini, is none of this has anything to do with you, but you're also feeling the consequences of it. And that feels kind of unfair. And I feel like they know that. But, you know, you can't pour from an empty cup is what they're telling me. Like, I'm still in the thick of what I'm going through, you know. So, unfortunately, I got to go through possibly an ego death, even with the death card. But it's like ending, new beginning. So something they're coming out of is ending, but I don't feel like it's completely ended yet. It's like they could still be struggling to release some emotional aspect of it or pain associated with it. All right, your tea leaf cards. You have lightning. Control your anger or you will be sorry. That gives me the Tower. You could be dealing with a Scorpio and Aries. I also see Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini, especially Libra. And you have chair empty. Someone is leaving your life. So that's what I'm saying. Did they recently lose someone? And the Tower going into that could be somebody suddenly passed away, or the fallout of a divorce or something like that is going on. So like I said, going through an ending and then a new beginning. Now, maybe for some of you, this person didn't expect to fall in love with you. You know, maybe they met you before this cycle was completed elsewhere. All right. You have secrets, number 52, surprises and gifts, protector, confiding in someone, safe, private life, and not oversharing. So it's saying that they have some secrets here. Let's see what the secrets are about. Colors of love, and you have 2 women here. So I don't know if that's significant. Number 19, that could be telling me that you are a woman with another woman. Number 19 is the sun, so maybe there's a Leo significant. It says challenging norms, strong community support, authenticity, and self-acceptance. Maybe a Taurus is involved. So this is a relationship that maybe challenges social norms. Maybe there's something about the relationship that makes them feel like they have to keep it secret. And maybe it's that they're not done with another chapter, because I feel like they're telling me they're not. There's a little resistance to even letting something completely go, because I think it makes it real for them. And I feel like they don't know how to accept that realness, whatever that might mean. I mean, y'all might be able to fill in the blanks, hopefully. I mean, it's your life, so I'm sure you can. But yeah, there's this feeling of something kind of forbidden about the relationship. Or they feel that way. It doesn't have to make sense, you know, but this is how they're seeing it. So maybe they've been trying to keep the relationship quiet. Oh, I didn't put your advice card here because I will forget. Let's see what they have to say. I should have claimed you when I had the chance. Wow. So they could be feeling like, you know, with the no contact, the lack of contact, for a lot of you, is that you've gone quiet too, right? You've started to mirror them. And I feel like they're like, wow, I might be about to lose someone that I have potential with. Okay. They feel, look at this. They feel you've pulled a them on them. You beat them at their own game. Like I said, mirroring them. Yeah. So they feel like you pull back too. And they're feeling some kind of way about that. Maybe even someone is leaving your life as them talking about you. This could be making them angry. Maybe because you're not reaching out. That's selfish, but I mean, it could be true. It says you are the best. You are their best kept secret. Are you okay with this? You cannot make it up. You got secrets. I swear, y'all, and I want y'all to know I do not look at these cards. I shuffle them and put them face down. I have no idea what they're going to say. Even these cards, they're two-sided. So I showed this side. I don't know what's on the other side. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What about this relationship feels kind of forbidden? Because it just feels that way. I don't know. Maybe they're not ready to go public or something like that. What are they feeling for Gemini right now in separation? The Empress, Taurus, Libra energy. They feel like you have recognized your value and pulled back. And you're only in receptive mode. You're not chasing. You had the Five of Pentacles. They feel like they're in the doghouse just a little bit. Could be a 5-year relationship or age difference. They feel like they are now in a position where they're begging. I feel like it's more energetically, not necessarily physically, obviously, begging for you. They feel like you're ignoring or blocking them out. Yeah, blocking. Again, you're mirroring them. And there's an apology here. And I think I told y'all this yesterday on my other channel. There's somebody that may want to apologize. Could be a younger Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You got Leo, Mars, Libra, Moon, Taurus, Mercury, and then Taurus and Libra. Yeah, so they feel like you have created some strong boundaries and started to mirror them. And it's like out of sight, out of mind. They feel like you're 1 foot in the door, 1 foot out the door. They don't feel like you're completely done, but they know they're at risk of losing you. Wow. So, what's their next move and actions towards Gemini? The Star. They want to heal. And that's the card that comes after the Tower. You have the energy of the Tower right there. Could be an Aquarius person. They're still hopeful, optimistic, 9 of Cups. Okay, I have a strong feeling your person may reach out to you sooner than later. I'm going to see if I can get a time frame. But I actually feel like your person may be about to come around. The only thing is, the 9 of Cups may be that they're seeking pleasure. You know, sometimes the 9 of Cups just feels a bit selfish to me. Even though it's coming out with a very high vibrational star card energy, I feel that there's something about them seeking healing through being with you, needing your touch. What are their intentions? Are they long-term? Because you got a Major going into a Pip card. Justice card. Yeah, there's some apologetic energy showing up here. Libra energy. Okay, I like this. It's like fairness, acting in integrity, taking accountability. The Hangman. You got a lot of majors. So this is a new perspective that they have. Could be a Pisces. And the 4 of Cups. Yeah. Like I said, they feel like you have them out of sight, out of mind. They're feeling the mirroring effect. They're feeling that you're starting to surrender. And that's why they're seeing you as Divine Feminine. Because that's what Divine Feminine energy is about. Surrendering and being in receptive mode, not chasing a thing. So they feel like that's what you're doing. You're just patiently like waiting. Not necessarily waiting for them, but patiently waiting to see how things play out. And you're leaving the ball in their court. Aries energy. Yeah. You're waiting for them to take action. And they will. Yeah, they absolutely will. You got fire sign energy here, air sign energy, and Gemini and Virgo. All right, y'all. This is your advice, and we are done. Focus your mindset on what you can control instead of what you can't. The world is your oyster. That's the Fool, Aquarius energy. Elevate your thought patterns so that you can attract abundance into your life. You are what you believe. So I really do feel like this is just a matter of staying positive, staying focused on your own life, your own goals. And you will be surprised how this person will turn around. Did I get a time frame? I didn't, did I? Let's see if I can get a time frame. I may not. But let's see what happens here. Somebody's name could be Tess or Jess. Like Jessica, Jessie, Tessa, Tess. I don't know why I'm hearing that. Okay, what's the time frame that you might hear from them? The World card. It could be something online. Okay. What's the World card? That's 30 years. So I know that's not the answer. Even though this World card moves through each sign about 2.5, 3 years. And again, I'm not saying it's going to take that long. It could be trying to complete something. Could be this cycle here. A Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, a Taurus, or a Capricorn. Some of you. The 5 of Swords. When they surrender, So this is the energy of no contact. It talks about giving somebody the silent treatment. You may end up hearing from this person online. This is 5 weeks. So we'll just work within that premise. Within the next 5 weeks, we have 5 months here as well. And then we got the Chariot, which could represent Cancer season, a Cancer person. You got Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, namely Sagittarius here. Now, these are fast-moving cards. So I would say within the next 5 weeks. I don't think it'll take 5 months. I think it's when the weather is hot. Okay. Maybe they're going to be traveling or something, or they're just feeling the distance. All right, Gemini. Happy birthday. I forgot to tell you all happy birthday. Happy birthday. I hope you all are enjoying Gemini season. I will see you all the next time. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, hype the video. Peace. Hey, Cancer Collective. What's up, y'all? Welcome to the channel. Welcome back. I hope you all are doing amazing. Let's pull some cards and see what you need to hear. We are looking at no contact situation. What's the T on your person? All right, we're going to start with their inner compass. What's going on with them internally? All right, we have the inner call. Listen to the call. Showing up as number 25. You could be dealing with a Scorpio. It's giving me the Judgment card. You know, I feel like you see this heart here. I feel like there's something pulling your person right now. Whatever it is spiritual. It's not like it's another person or anything. I feel like this is actually bringing them into alignment with you. For some of you, maybe this is somebody that is saying, okay, I know I need to heal myself. I'm self-assessing. I'm taking inventory of my life. You know, I'm at least self-aware that there's some things I need to heal in my heart, you know, and I'm going through some kind of awakening, a rebirth, renewal energy. I feel like they're replenishing themselves right now just because there's a body of water back here. But usually the Judgment card talks about somebody wanting to apologize, seek forgiveness. But this is also a homesickness for yourself, for your higher self. Could also be career, possibly. You know, their life purpose. Like, this has been coming out a lot. So a lot of you are in divine connections with your partners, okay? Even if it doesn't feel that way. I don't romanticize words like divine counterpart, because that doesn't mean that somebody doesn't have flaws. We all do, you know. And so I don't think it's fair to just kind of write people off because they may not be consistent, for instance, or whatever, because people just mirror us. And I feel like the separation right now has been a blessing to the connection, whether you realize that or not. I feel like this person is saying, I'm going through my own awakening and I could not have done that when we were together. So if this is a twin flame, this would be an awakening twin flame. Okay. What's the blockage? Needing to heal a conditional love wound. It's something from childhood. Look at the mother chastising the child here. It says shows up as believing love must be earned through achievement, fueling perfectionism and validation seeking. May lead to difficulty accepting love and fear it will be lost if conditions aren't met. That's deep. Wow. Healing involves embracing self-worth and receiving love unconditionally. Unconditionally. So this gives me again that maybe there's some kind of internal wound that I feel like their attention has been called to it. Okay, whether they've been making this something that you will be aware of or not, making you aware of it or not. They're saying this is something that comes from my childhood. I don't believe that love is free. I don't believe that somebody can actually just choose to be with me, care for me, without strings attached, without an ulterior motive, because my own mama didn't do it. My own daddy didn't do it, you know, whomever raised me. It almost gives me that your person, you know, this is something that's true for people who are narcissistic, avoidant, all of these things. These are people who have learned that all they could depend on is themselves. And this is why they're so selfish, sometimes self-centered, narcissistic, because they're like, okay, it didn't work out for me that I got nurtured the proper way. And so I built up a defense mechanism that taught me, basically, I'll hurt you before you hurt me. I'll leave you before you leave me. That kind of thing. That's really deep. Your tea leaf cards, scales. Keep your life in balance. Libra energy. So you could be dealing with a Libra or a Scorpio. So they're trying to keep their life in balance. I feel like that's almost like a control thing. I feel like what's happening for your person, though, with this heart being the focal point of the inner call, there's something inside where I do feel like they feel called to apologize to you, because both of those cards talk about karma, forgiveness, seeking forgiveness, apologizing, the Judgment and the Justice card, because that's the Justice card. They could also be saying they're trying to get things more, in balance. And we have January. That could mean that you're dealing with a Capricorn or an Aquarius. January could be significant to the connection when you met, when you last talked, something like that. Okay. What else do we have here? We have necklace. Number 40, commitment or a promise of feeling bound together spiritually, valued and adored, and good memories. This person still feels connected to you through the memories that you two have created. They feel like you offered them a lot. Your heart is the thing that they value the most about you. But right now, I feel like it's like on a spiritual side of things, they're going through an awakening. So maybe you two are having a 5D interaction with each other. Maybe showing up in each other's dreams or something like that. They could even be trying to manifest you back. And then we have cake, indulging in life's pleasures, shared memorable moments, affection, and emotional bonding. Number 9. Yeah, and it's kind of giving me the 9 of Cups, Pisces, Jupiter energy. So I do feel like there's something about this connection that made this person very happy. They could even be saying right now that, we are going to be together, but right now I'm enjoying my life. I'm making memories. And, these are kind of things I have to work through until I complete my awakening. Let's see what you got here. I replay our last moments together over and over again in my head. So a lot of reminiscing, nostalgia, missing you. Again, could be a Scorpio. Trust your feelings about the person on your mind. What you're thinking is accurate. So they're saying whatever you're thinking about them is accurate. So let's just be honest. We're going to unpack this, because I do see possibility that they are enjoying their life because they're probably avoidant, and so maybe they are indulging in some, fun with other people, kind of doing their own thing. If you're feeling like that, the card is saying that your feelings are accurate. So then that still puts the ball in your court, right? You have the choice of whether you want to wait for this person or say no thank you, right? Because I believe in self-empowerment, and we never sit around waiting for anybody. That's not a healthy thing to do. And if they're not sitting around waiting for you, then, mirroring them, keep the scales balanced. Mirroring them is the best way to, like I said, put that ball back in your court. Because the worst thing in the world is when you're investing emotionally, energetically, physically, however, and the other person is not, and they're the one with all the power. It says, beware of an energy vampire. They take but never give. So again, I want to tell you all, if you realize this about your person, could be a Gemini, just because I'm looking at the color blue. I'm thinking about the 3rd house. Mercury energy, maybe a Virgo or a Gemini, but namely a Gemini. Yeah, so I feel like your instincts, your intuition can speak to you better than I ever could. And so I feel like whatever you're feeling, the universe is telling you, spirit, God, whatever you believe in, is telling you that, your answers within are the answers, and don't ignore that. So I'm not going to, encourage you all. Maybe January is when something happened, or future tense will happen between you two. I mean, you got the energy of the Judgment card. That is the summer months. And I've been telling y'all, I do feel something may happen around your birthday. I feel like Cancer season is going to be really good for the collective in general, but especially because it's your season. What are their feelings for Cancer right now, or in general? What are their feelings? The 2 of Swords. They have mixed feelings. Libra moon energy. So this actually talks about like being 1 foot in the door, 1 foot out the door. Somebody being difficult, being obtuse, missing the point, hard to get through to. And this represents like a paradox. Like, I'm damned if I do, damned if I don't. I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place. Some kind of catch-22. Like, and for some of you, what it might be is that they're saying like, I know I'm not completely ready because I'm still indulging in some other pleasures. Okay, whether that just be living life, traveling with their friends and being single, or actually indulging in other relationships or situationships or whatever, right? Yeah, so they're still confused. This is like a stalemate. So maybe you two haven't spoken in 2 weeks. What's going on here? Libra moon energy. What's the Two of Swords, the Fool, and the Five of Cups. They do have a wound from childhood. So Aquarius energy, and then you have Scorpio, Mars energy. I almost feel like what they're telling me here with keep the scales, keep your life in balance. I kind of feel like they're saying there's something in their life that's disappointing. Maybe it's even some of the freedom that they have that they thought would replace you. Maybe they're like, man, it actually doesn't feel that way. This could also be somebody afraid to take a leap of faith because they're afraid to get disappointed. So maybe they want to reach out, but they're not sure if you'll be receptive to the call. Because I feel like they may be planning to, are they planning to reach out? What's their next move? You have the Hermit card in reverse. Yeah, they're coming out of hibernation. Could be a Virgo. Okay, so they do want to talk. Okay, what else? The Five of Wands. They want to avoid conflict. And the King of Swords. Yeah, they want to talk. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. You have Leo, Saturn here. Now, this could literally be over the next 5 days. Because I'm seeing like 5 days, 2 weeks here. This is like honest communication. I do feel like they want to talk to you. Especially if it's an Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini person. Air sign energy. They're anticipating when they break no contact, because that's what this is. When they break no contact, they're anticipating a fiery exchange between you two. Like the possibility that they may have to explain themselves and come clean about something. And maybe it's even disappointing what they have to say. I do feel like there's something going on here with these, you know, indulging in life's pleasures, which is not a bad thing. But if you put Cancer on the back burner for that, Two of Swords, you ignored or rejected calls or advances, and it's like now it's time to tell the truth about it. They are showing up as telling the truth. Yeah, so they're showing up as wanting to work on it, and they're saying they've made some changes, or they will. Scorpio energy, Sagittarius, and Virgo energy. Could be an 8-year relationship or age difference. So this is somebody that's saying, look, I'm ready to, you know, I got a little fire in this next move that I make towards you. I do want to like slowly cultivate something with you. I want to put the work in. I want to figure it out. This is slow moving energy going into very fast energy. So maybe the pause has made them get a little bit of a fire under their feet. So I would anticipate, like I said, maybe the next 5 days to 2 weeks, you may hear from this person. What is your advice? Anything you lose comes around in another form. Opportunity, choices, and transformation. For a lot of you, you may even have another person coming in. Look at that butterfly. It gives me Scorpio energy. Yeah. So you may have 2 people coming towards you very soon. Maybe you're already dealing with someone and you're just curious about a past energy. I mean, I can't imagine that you would be, but let's say you are. Let's just say for some of you, you just want to know, like, man, I'm talking to somebody new, but I do still kind of have a little bit of feelings for a past person. Yeah. They'll come back around. All right, y'all. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Hype the video if you can. See you all the next time. Peace. Hey, Leo Collective. What's up, y'all? Welcome to the channel. Welcome back. I hope you all are doing amazing. All right, so let's get your no contact situation. What is the tea on your person? Before we get into it, though, I started channeling a song by Alanis Morissette. And the song is called Thank You. This came out in 1998. I don't know if that year is significant. She was born June 1st. 1974. I don't know if any of that is significant. We are in Gemini season, obviously. You could be dealing with a Gemini since she is a Gemini. But let's get a little bit of these lyrics. It says, how about getting off of these antibiotics? How about stopping eating when I'm full up? How about being transparent? How about them transparent dangling carrots? How about that ever elusive could have? Thank you, India. Thank you, Tara. Thank you, disillusionment. Thank you, frailty. Thank you, consequence. Thank you, silence. How about me not blaming you for everything? How about me enjoying the moment for once? How about how good it feels to finally forgive you? How about grieving it all one at a time? And then she goes back into the chorus again. How about no longer being masochistic? What is it? Masochistic? I think that's how you say it. How about remembering your divinity? How about unabashedly bawling your eyes out? How about not equating death with stopping? And then she goes back into the chorus again. Okay, so I feel like this may be telling me that your person is feeling like this. Maybe they're going through an ego death of some sort. You know, I don't know if something has recently fallen apart for them. Maybe they're learning how to appreciate the lesson and what the relationship has been teaching them. The silence has been teaching them, because she does say thank you, silence, and we're talking about no contact. So something could be dawning on your person that they couldn't hear, maybe from you or about themselves internally when you were together. Let's get into your cards. All right, so when it comes to their inner compass, what do we have? We have seek ally. I welcome support, showing up as number 22. So number 22 could be significant. It's giving me prism. When I look at these colors, I don't know why I'm getting like prism, kaleidoscope. I feel like your person is starting to actually realize maybe that they need help, that they need support. They could be seeking allyship with you or maybe other people. Maybe this person is really coming to terms with the fact that there's parts of themselves that have been toxic or bad that they did not see when they were with you. Because I think a lot of times when we're around someone, it can help to mask their issues. Sometimes people need to have you pull away, or they need to pull away so that they can actually realize that they are the problem. I feel like that's what's happening here. They're realizing that they've had some issues, that it wasn't all about you or the connection. Okay, so what is their blockage? It says the wound of the tender one. Okay, it says shamed for being sensitive in a harsh world. This world arises when your sensitivity is judged as weakness. Oh, I got a message instantly. Overreaction or inconvenience. You may have learned to toughen up, hide your feelings, or apologize for your depth. It can leave you feeling unsafe in your own skin, unsure if there's a place for your softness to belong. And I feel like, especially if this is a masculine energy, although it's a woman here, so it could be a feminine as well. But I'm saying this because of something I witnessed when I was a teenager. One of my next door neighbors, she had a really toxic relationship with her husband, and they had this young son. And I used to hear her, like if I had my window open, she was not that far away. I could hear her taking her frustration out on her son. She used to bring a little lawn chair outside and sit and wait for her husband to come home, like in the wee hours of the morning, because he'd be running around cheating. And she not laughing at her, but it's just looking back on it, it was crazy. And she was like, she would sit out there, and wait until he came home. I guess she put her baby to sleep or whatever. But when the baby was outside, he would fall off of his tricycle, his big wheel, whatever. He was a little baby. And she would just talk to that child so crazy. And I was like, it's almost like she's trying to train him not to be his daddy. It's like she's taking her frustration out on him so he won't turn out irresponsible like his father. But I'm like, he's a baby. If he falls and hurts himself, you're supposed to pick him up and comfort him. No, it's not about making him soft. It's about teaching him that it's okay to have feelings, because that's what's wrong with a lot of the men in the world. They don't get taught that it's safe for them to have feelings. I'm not talking about being no crybaby, because there is a certain point where you do have to teach them to toughen up. But that's why the mother and the father are there. The mother's the nurturer. The father is usually going to be, the roles can reverse, but the disciplinarian. So I feel the disciplinarian, I feel like there's a message here about that. So maybe your person grew up in harsh circumstances where they were not able to show that softer side of themselves. And I'm getting like, how children go into sports and, they get this from the coaches, they get this, they just kind of cultivate it in that way. So unhealthy. Okay. So tea leaf card, we have pen, a new job or career. Your person could be going through a shift financially, professionally. Maybe they're starting to figure out a new pathway to make money. Maybe this has been something that's been a hindrance. Okay. Oh, wait a minute, y'all. I picked up too many cards. I am tripping. I got the whole Virgo reading next. Okay, so you have skull. Hidden secrets can harm you. Yeah. So this is something in their mental, their psyche. And I do feel like it has a lot to do with that tender one card. Your person has a lot of deep childhood scars and wounds and traumas. It's embedded, because if it's down in the skull, baby, that's in the bone marrow. So it's like it's in there. Okay. All right, what else? You have chicken. Nurturing and protective, alert and aware, attentive team player, steady and reliable. Number 80 could be significant. And I feel like this is how they're seeing you. I just heard the name Nita. Somebody's name could be Nita. I don't know how you would spell it. Nita, Nida. I don't know. Nita. Now I started hearing this song. Senorita. Yeah, Mamacita. Y'all know that song, Cameron. Isn't that Cameron? We're gonna rise to the top. Y'all know what I'm talking about. If y'all know, y'all know. I don't know why I can't think of. I think it's Cameron, and I might be wrong. I don't know who sings that song, but that's what I just heard. I don't know if that means anything. Somebody could be Hispanic, or maybe you just speak Spanish. So yeah, I feel like your person is actually acknowledging you though as a nurturer, as a protector. And see, that's the thing. They didn't get that from mama or daddy, possibly, or mom. It could be either or both. And so then here comes Leo with their big hearts saying, let me nurture you. Let me, make you aware, like I said, of some things that I see in you. I'm steady and reliable, right? And I want you to be that way for me too. But I see the wound in you. I can point out the wound in you. But again, it was not until you moved away and lost contact, stopped communicating, that they could see it in themselves, whatever their issues are. All right. And then we have gossip. Bonding experience, advice, and different perspective help to resolve issues and conflicts. Number 10. So this person is talking to other people about you. They're relying on friends. It says seeking allyship. I welcome support. So they're trying to get support from other people, maybe about how to get you back or how to work things out, get back in communication. Let's get your messages. I can't thank you enough for the patience you've shown me. And I do see that here. This is the person you are meant to build an empire with. Wow, you always get the Queen of Pentacles in your reading. She is one half of the power dynamic that builds an empire together. Maybe there's an earth sign here. It says things move so fast, I chose to step back. So they're saying they chose to step back. Things were going too fast. I don't even know if it was going too fast. Some of you are already married to this person or something. The problem, though, is you remind them of everything they wish their mama or daddy or both would have given them. And it scares them because chickens are scared. They say you chicken shit. Don't be a chicken. Chickens are scary. Nurturing and protective, alert, aware, attentive, team player, steady and reliable energy made them the chicken. Yeah. Okay, so let's see. What are their feelings for my Gemini? My Gemini. Are you dealing with a Gemini? My Leo collective. Their feelings for you are they think the world of you, and the Page of Pentacles. You're teaching them something. They're learning a lot from you. Could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius person. They're like, I'm learning a lot from you. You feel like the complete person. You complete me. Maybe even I've learned a lesson in being in separation from you. This Page of Pentacles means that they actually want to go through some kind of relationship renewal with you, level up with you. They could be a younger earth sign. Could be somebody you met at work or online. What is their next move? It looks like extending an olive branch, a peace offering. Three of Cups. This is allyship. So they could be saying, I'm coming in to at least reestablish friendship with you. Looks like they want to go out and have fun with you. You may get a message online if I didn't already say that. Could be over the next 3 months. I'm not saying it has to happen right now, or it could be happening in Cancer season. This card is connected to the date of July, about July 2nd through the 11th or the 10th. So you may hear from them then. I actually do feel like this is coming sooner than later. And that's Cancer Mercury energy. Yeah, the Six of Wands and the Strength card. Leo, that's you. So they're feeling like they're ready to make you center of attention. They could be inviting you to something. Could be another Leo. They could be inviting you to something. Like if you're dealing with somebody in the spotlight, I don't know. I feel like they could be asking you to be a +1 to some kind of social gathering, event. I don't know, a club event, a concert, a comedy show, a family gathering, a friend circle gathering, something like that. Look at this, Three of Pentacles. Yeah, they want to work with you. They want to collaborate. For some of you, you are this person's wife or possibly husband. Taurus, Libra energy. And this could be a 3-year relationship or age difference. Capricorn, Mars. Yeah, so they're showing up as wanting to be a team player, work things out, collaborate, cooperate with you, support you. All right, so your advice is to make it your mission to accept all parts of you. And that's what the World card is. It's integration. That's what I'm saying. They had to see this about themselves. Integrating the shadows aspects as well as the light aspects of themselves. To see things in an abstract way, you know. But anyway, the good and what, make it your mission to accept all parts of you, the good and what you perceive to be your imperfections. Don't look for any outside validation. That's what I'm saying. It's already within you. Once you realize your true beauty and potential, you will never doubt yourself again. I don't even know if this is your message. This may be about them, because I really do feel it was the separation that made them start to see their own flaws. They're saying you make them better. Their next move is to take action. They want to take action towards you. Again, it may be on social media. It feels like they're showering you with a lot of attention. Maybe for some of you, this is actually birthday season that you hear from them. It could be. It may not be Cancer season. But I feel like it could be between June, July, August. That is 3 months. So maybe that's why you got the 3-month card. We dealing with an Aquarius. Just get the deck on your sister sign, the star card, which talks about maybe we went through a tower. Maybe we went through a really bad scenario. And now I'm seeing the error of my ways. And I want to heal with you and look to the future. All right, y'all. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Hype the video if you can. And I will see you all the next time. Peace. Hey, Virgo Collective. What's up, y'all? Welcome to the channel. Welcome back. I hope you all are doing amazing. Let's pull your cards. For those of you in a no contact situation, what is the T on your person? Starting with what is going on internally for them that may or may not have anything to do with you. We have emotional tide. Feel it to free it. Wow, number 6. I actually feel like for the first time in this reading, this all signs reading, you are the first sign that feels like this is about you. Your person feels like they're feeling an emotional pull to you. And they're saying that they want to feel it to free it. There's emotions coming up for them that they've been trying to suppress, deny, repress, and it's not working. So they're like, you know what? Let me just give in to this. I talked about this in one of my readings recently. I don't know if it was for you all, but I talked about how when we are in a body of water, is you have to swim with the tide. If you go against the current, right, you might drown. And so I kind of feel like that's what this is. It's showing up as the solar plexus. You could be dealing with a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius person. That's the sun. That's Mars energy. Maybe even a Scorpio for some of you. But the number 6 is here. And I even see a number 5 right there on the corner. I don't know what that's all about. But maybe the number 5 or 6 is significant. And number 6 is the Lovers. So I feel like your person is wanting to follow their heart to you and actually feel these feelings. What's the blockage? Needing to address a grounding deficit. It shows up as feeling disconnected from the present moment, often causing confusion, anxiety, or lack of clarity. You may struggle with focus, feel scattered or overwhelmed, as if unable to anchor into your body or physical reality. You could be dealing with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini energy. I feel like emotions may be something that's very uncomfortable for your person, possibly. Yeah. All right. Your tea leaf card is to a handshake. A meeting with a stranger could be important. And what else? Torch. Spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding. Your person may have met someone who they talked to, they expressed something to, and maybe they got them to see the error of their ways, or they may meet someone like this. Obviously that person could be you. You could be the person that's making them go through this awakening, helping them. You can't make anybody do anything. All right, so we have painting, number 11, attentive, attention to detail, lasting legacy of relationship, expressing love in unique ways. Wow, could be a Libra you're connecting to with the number 11 here. They're planning to marry you. Somebody could be a painter, an artist. And it's almost giving me like when you have this canvas and it's like, let's make a picture perfect life. We can create the life that we want together. Because there's other brushes here on the canvas while she's painting down here. I feel like this person is like, you know what, I'm realizing I do want to build something with you. Not saying you haven't already built something, but that's what I feel. All right, we have walking. Take time to reflect, review progress and growth, and getting to know one another. Number 50, maybe this is something fairly new. I feel like this person is saying, let's figure this out. Let's go through it, okay? This is new to me, but I'm going to walk through this with you, and I'm going to trust that maybe you know a little bit more than me, you know? All right, what else? I have always viewed commitment as captivity. Yeah, because emotions make this person uncomfortable, possibly. Someone has a very guarded heart. Now, that could be a Libra, Aquarius, a Gemini, but it could also be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, a Taurus, a Virgo, a Capricorn. I used you to stroke my ego. You know, I feel like your person did not have the emotional depth to go beyond that, you know, because let's be honest, what does that mean when it comes to love? Ego can look like a lot of things. It's not always mistreating somebody. Sometimes it's just a more distorted view of what love feels like. It's lust, it's stimulation, you know, those kind of things. And sometimes it's novelty. It's that honeymoon phase when you meet someone and it feels exciting and you're caught up in that because it's stroking your ego. Maybe even, I can't believe I was able to get somebody on Virgo's caliber. You know, somebody's name could be Tammy. And I feel like they're like, I was not going to let you into my heart. But again, the emotional tide is making them face the reality, feel what they need to feel. Going deeper than just the surface level. What are their feelings for Virgo right now and in the future? Like, what do they want here? What are their feelings? The Queen of Pentacles. We're dealing with a Capricorn. It's Capricorn Venus. Six of Wands. You know, their feelings for you are that they care for you. Their feelings for you are that they actually adore you. They admire you. For a lot of you, it could be the way you carry yourself, because this has a lot to do with your character, having good character. And the Queen of Pentacles is a nurturer. She provides stable love, you know, safe love, steady love. So this person feels like they are coming towards you, Leo, Jupiter energy, and they feel like they want to cater to you, put you on a pedestal, all of those things, make you the center of attention. They're saying you're worthy of that. Maybe they're ready to stroke your ego. I don't know. But I feel like there's a pride in having you on their arm. And it feels like they just want you to know that they do care about you. They admire you. They even love you. What's their next move? Queen of Cups, they love you. Page of Pentacles, this is relationship renewal. Okay. Yeah, like a peace offering or something of that nature towards Virgo, Capricorn. Could be younger, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. When will you hear from them? Because it looks like they want to talk. Pages are messengers. Four of Cups, that's Cancer season. That's about July 12th through the 20th, I think. Seven of Swords. This is showing me 7 weeks. King of Wands. They're going to take bold action towards you. Could be a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Oh, yeah, and they come up with their heart on their sleeve unexpectedly. Pisces, Scorpio, Aries, Cancer moon, and Aquarius moon. They're planning something. They're trying. I don't know if this person needs resources to come see you. Are they at a distance with this Knight of Cups? It's like a spontaneous call or action, and it feels big. And it feels grand and romantic. Okay? So, like I said, I do see 7 weeks. I see 4 months, but this could also be showing me Cancer season. Like I said, July, about July 11th, 12th through about the 20th. Or whenever Cancer season ends. And this is Leo energy. So anywhere between Cancer and Leo season. If not before then. Because it could be before then as well. Your advice. All right. To love without expectation is to be in heaven. Release control and make peace with loved ones. So this is all about, look, 4-leaf clover. Let it go. What's meant to you will happen. It will. All right, y'all. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Type the video if you can, and I'll see you all the next time. Peace. Hey, Libra Collective. What's up, y'all? Welcome to the channel. Welcome back. I hope you all are doing amazing. Let's pull some cards and see what you need to hear. No contact situation. What's the tea with your person? What's the tea on your person? What's going on in the inner world? We have the inner compass deck here. You have cosmic weave. Trust the grand design. Number 30. You could be dealing with a Capricorn, a Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, or Taurus. This is the world card energy. So your person right now is trusting the process. It kind of feels like there's a level of contentment with them, the way things are. I'm not saying being in no contact, that they don't care, but there is something about your person surrendering to whatever is meant to be in the connection. This could just be in general, though, for their life. They may just be saying, you know what, everything that's meant to happen in my life happens the way it's supposed to. That could just be their motto in general. And so they're not forcing anything. They're allowing the cosmic weave, the grand design, to take control. Their hands are not on the wheel. They're not trying to steer this in any direction right now. I don't know how long you've been in this. For some of you, this is a long-standing relationship. For others of you, it may not be, but maybe there was potential for something long-term, and then things kind of went sideways. They're just saying, you know what? What's meant to be is going to be, and I'm just kind of like flowing right now. What's the blockage? Needing to address the fear of failure. Your person could be a high achiever, especially a Taurus, a Virgo, or Capricorn. Shows up as perfectionism, overthinking, or anxiety about making mistakes. Also a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. May manifest as avoidance, procrastination, or constant inadequacy. Rooted in fear of judgment, rejection, or tying self-worth to failure. Yeah, I mean, because this is giving me, like I said, the world card, Capricorn energy, Saturn energy. Your person may be a high achiever, and they may prioritize money and career over love. And maybe they're saying, you know what, I need to get to a certain level of success within my own life before I can be a good partner. Because the world card is about achievement and success and, you know, hitting milestones or whatever. Your person also could be a person who has that never-ending desire for more money, or desire for more success, or desire for more achievement, you know. All right, so tea leaf card. You have gong, an exciting event. Your person could, I just heard, you can ring my bell, ring my bell. Somebody might be about to call. They might be about to call you. They may be getting some kind of good news, and it's exciting them. I feel like your person is very motivated by a high. I don't know if they might be bipolar, and I say that because when I think of people who feel like that, that's kind of like a bipolar thing, when people have these really extreme highs and really extreme lows. Like, I feel like your person kind of teeter-totters between those two extremes. Okay, we have horseshoe, good luck. Yeah, something good is about to happen for your person, and it puts them on a high, and then they reach out to you. But the thing is, when things are not going well, this person can have a tendency to withdraw. All right, so we have waterfall, love rushing in, excitement and adventure, abundance and overflowing love. Number 79 could be significant. Yeah, this person is planning to do something here with you. They're coming into some money, some fortune, some good news, some good luck, or something that's going to make them feel the opposite of this. The only thing is the seasons change, you know, and so what happens when they have another down moment? It's like you don't want to be on that yo-yo, that seesaw, that emotional roller coaster with them. All right, what else? We have cheers, hope and optimistic mindset, recognition and appreciation, celebrating each other's successes. Number 25. I'm telling you, both of you about to start celebrating successes. They may want to get together to toast, to celebrate something. Okay, very interesting. So again, the number 25 could be significant. Let's look at your other cards. I'm very serious about you. I needed way more control over the connection than you would give me. And your standards are just too high for me. What? Well, maybe because they couldn't deliver, you know. There's a sense of them feeling like you are their completion. They feel like you're a total package. So some of you may have high standards. Ain't nothing wrong with it. I would not lower them. Not at all. I feel like this person is realizing they have to rise to that and meet those standards. You know what I'm saying? And so maybe they are going through some kind of major change here. Some cycle in their life is closing out, and there's a lot of success on the other side of it, and it's making them want to share in it with you. I just want them to be consistent. Okay, so let's see. We'll see. How are they feeling for Libra right now? The Sun. I'm telling you, there's something really good about to happen for your person. They feel magnetized to you. They want to share their good news with you. This is literally the most happy, optimistic card in the tarot deck. Leo energy. You could be dealing with a Leo. Show me more. So I'm telling you, they have some kind of good news. They feel happy, go lucky. The Strength card, Leo again. And they want to share it with Divine Feminine, you. This is the Empress, Taurus, Libra energy. Taming this lion. So they're like, you know what? My life is so much better. I don't want to leave you. I feel magnetized to you because you make me feel stronger. You feel like my support system, my backbone. They have something good that they're going to be reaching out to you and telling you, maybe in Leo season. What are their future plans here with you? The Nine of Pentacles. And I started hearing that song because I hear it sometimes when I pull a Strength card. I'm a movement by myself, but I'm a force when we're together. Maybe I'm good all by myself, but whatever you make me better. You make me better. Nine of Pentacles. So their next actions towards you, I'm telling you, there's something really good this person is celebrating. Successes, financial stability for once, if they've been dealing with financial insecurity. This is that person that has their SHIT together. This is a lifestyle upgrade. There's something really beautiful about to happen for your person, and they're going to ring your phone. Okay, because I heard ring my bell. Nine of Pentacles is Virgo, Venus energy. Show me more. Their next move, the World, closing the deal. That's where we started with the cosmic weave. So listen, there's a person that wants to integrate you into their life. So they are serious about you. It says, I'm very serious about you. This talks about like, look, we ready to level this up. Start a life together. So I like how this is changing. It looks like they're being consistent. Your person is a person who has mastered being by themselves, especially because they have a lot of earth in them, or earth-like energy where finances or something like that is very important to this person. Career, reputation, maybe they're in politics, or this is like, I know how to handle things on my own. I'm self-sufficient. I know how to rely on myself, but then I met my completion, and you feel like a good reinforcement for me. Not that I'm depending on you, but I know that I can. Wow. Like I know that Libra is the kind of partner that, say my business did fall flat, you will help me brainstorm to get back on track. So when might things come back together? Because it looks like they will. This is a full circle moment. You got the Four of Pentacles. That's what I'm saying. They're not going anywhere. It could be a Capricorn. This could be a 4-year relationship or age difference. 9 years could be significant. And you got the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, power couple, baby. Capricorn again. I told you, I'm seeing a lot of earth cards here. I feel like your person has a lot of earth in them. Or they're just earthy. Okay, Queen of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles is 4 years. Queen of Pentacles is, I don't have a time frame for the Queen of Pentacles. But it's Capricorn energy. Capricorn season could be significant. You got 3 Capricorn energies, and the Pentacles are more winter month cards, because I feel like this is so big. I would not predict that this would happen like really quickly, even though for some of you it could be Leo season, but it could be Leo, Virgo, Capricorn season. I feel like before the year is out. The Sun card is a year, maybe around your birthday. This is a birthday card, something like that. Four of Wands. This is celebration. So it may be around your birthday. If they're Leo, maybe their birthday. If they're Capricorn, maybe their birthday. If they're Virgo, maybe their birthday. A Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, a Taurus, or a Capricorn person. So this is twin flame energy. Oh, wait a minute. Six of Cups, Scorpio energy is saying that they're missing you. They're reminiscing. And the Chariot after that means they're coming in quickly with communication. Y'all, Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini energy, Cancer energy, Scorpio energy. You could be saying 1111. Eight of Wands is the second fastest card after the Chariot. So you have the two fastest cards. So maybe this is coming in sooner than later. In the not the winter. For some of you it is the winter, but for a lot of you it's showing me now maybe the before the weather changes. So summer energy. Your advice: have more faith in yourself. Be proud of how you are navigating every curveball that life throws at you. How you deal with those times shows your true inner resilience. Nothing can break you. That in itself is an inspiration for others. Keep shining your light. Yeah, they are inspired by you. The strength, the strength card, they are inspired by you. Okay, y'all. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, hype the video if you can, and I will see you all the next time. Peace. Hey Scorpio Collective, what's up y'all? Welcome to the channel. Welcome back. I hope you all are doing amazing. Let's pull some cards and see what's going on in a no contact situation with the person on your mind. What is the T on your person? Starting with the inner compass. What's going on inside? May have something to do with you, may not. We have unspoken need. I name my need. Number 2 could be significant. Your person feels like their needs were not being met in the connection because they were not telling you what they needed, or they feel this way about you, that you were not telling them what it was that you needed. So maybe you were the one that withdrew and they're like, okay, I don't know how to read your mind. It's that, or either they feel the other way, flip it the other way. They feel like their needs were not being met because they didn't say what they wanted, or maybe I feel like one of you is vocal and the other one is not. I don't know which one you are. But you could be dealing with another Scorpio, an Aries, or a Leo person, because you have the solar plexus here. And that's about confidence to speak up, to say what it is that you want to say, express yourself confidently. What's the blockage? Needing to address a hypervigilance wound. Shows up as tension, overanalysis, and a constant sense of needing to be on. Even in safe spaces, it can feel hard to unwind or let your guard down. Often linked to past trauma, this pattern blocks rest, ease, and trust in the present moment. Your person may not have trusted themselves, the situation, the environment, the relationship, the connection, to open up and tell you what it was that they needed. Maybe they were always looking to find fault in you instead of communicating what it was that they wanted from the relationship, or accepting what it was that you communicated to them. Tea leaf. We have gavel. Involvement with the law. I don't know if they're having legal issues. Maybe they're a law enforcement person. What is this about? Could be a Libra. You have egg. Success assured with good plans and hard work. Okay. Could be some kind of karma as well. So they're feeling like if you both put the effort in, I mean, this is kind of like, duh, but if you both put the effort in, you know, something good could come out of it. But I don't know if they have some legal issues going on or what. Possibly could. I'm sure you would know. Maybe. All right, so you have here galloping, willing to take risk, euphoria, and sexual energy, seeks adventure of unknown. Number 4, that feels like the Knight of Wands, but could be any of the knights. So a mutable sign, a Gemini, a Virgo, a Pisces, or a Sagittarius person. Somebody's in motion to you. Number 4 is the Emperor. So that could be somebody making some bold moves your way, your direction. Maybe they're ready to grow up, man up. So maybe an Aries for some of you. And you have fanning. Number 15, which is the Devil, Capricorn. Cooling off tensions, considerate and nurturing, refining, and sophisticated love. Yeah. But y'all remember, I've been telling y'all between my two channels, I feel like y'all really tamed a player. You know, maybe that's even what this gavel is. Maybe some of you have come in with like really high standards and you're like, look, baby, to be with me, you got to act a certain kind of way. So things will cool off between you two. It looks like some kind of reconciliation. They could be seeing the error of their ways. Looks like they're in motion coming towards you. All right, so let's see your messages. Don't make your new person pay for the sins of a toxic ex. Interesting. So they could be doing that. Maybe that's why they have a hypervigilance wound based on a past situation. Maybe somebody's even going through a divorce here with involvement with the law. Okay, we have I appreciate all of the good times we share or shared. Could be another Scorpio. And I still care about you. All right. So they want to work on something. They're trying to refine themselves and be more sophisticated. For some of you, you done elevated this person, like the way they dress, the way they carry themselves. Some of their more toxic ways they've cleaned up as a result of being with you. Okay, but they know they got to work hard to earn you, okay, or keep you. How are they feeling for Scorpio right now? The Fool. They're coming. Aquarius energy. Expect them to pop up any day now. Because that's literally spontaneity. But I keep telling y'all somebody is taking y'all traveling too. You got the Fool, you got galloping. So this is a risk taker. It says willing to take risk. And that's what the Fool is. A leap of faith, a risk taker, spontaneity. Some kind of initiative this person is taking towards you. The Four of Pentacles, Capricorn energy. 4-year relationship or age difference could be significant. I feel like this person is like, I'm not going anywhere. Maybe there's something they were holding on to. They're ready to address it so you two can move forward. They may be wanting to take you on a trip or something. Their feelings for you are that you're theirs, okay? And I'm hearing that song by Gunna when he's like, you gonna forever be mine. That's what's showing up here. Yeah, you gonna forever be mine. All right, so let's see. What are their next moves and actions towards you? Jesus. The Moon. The Five of Swords. The Five of Wands. Really? Some of you had a big misunderstanding. Some miscommunication. This is no contact. This is literally silent treatment energy. They've been doing some shadow work. What's their next move? They're taking action. They're taking action and wanting to collaborate with you. This is Aries Mars energy, and this is Capricorn Mars energy. Now we have a 3-year relationship or age difference for some of you. Maybe you met in a workplace or do similar work or something like that. So your person is like, I wonder if you're willing to give me another chance. There's something complicated about this, though. The Moon and the Five of Wands is complicated, but I still want you. So I'm surrendering here. I'm about to take action. This is bold action, like I said, to collaborate with you. Communication. Number 3s are about communication, working together, development of something, teamwork, support. This is about being cooperative. So yeah, they're ready to meet you halfway. When are they planning to, I'm seeing 5 weeks and 5 days here as when they could possibly pop up. I feel like it's very soon. 10 of Pentacles. Some of you could be married to this person. They're playing for keeps for sure. They feel like you two have staying power. Okay, show me the next 3 days. They're patiently waiting maybe 3, 5 more days or maybe 5 weeks for some of you. And they're coming in with their heart. They love you. I love you. I want you. You're the one that I live for. And I can't take it anymore. Sorry for my bad singing, y'all, but I had to get that out. And that's Faith Evans. She is a Gemini. We deal with a Gemini, but also that song was written by J-Lo. For Ben Affleck, believe it or not. Oh, no. Was it for Ben Affleck? Or was that when she was still with Diddy? I feel like she said she wrote that song for, okay, no. I'm getting that mixed up with one of Jennifer Lopez's songs. Okay, but Jennifer Lopez wrote that song. And Puffy gave it to Faith Evans. So maybe you're dealing with a Leo or a Gemini. All right, so your advice is, why be unhappy when your soul is in full bloom? Health, spiritual growth, and choosing happiness. Okay. So why be unhappy? Even if you're in separation, focus on your health, your spiritual growth, and your own happiness. Alrighty, y'all. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Like the video if you can. And I will see you all the next time. Peace. Hey, Sagittarius. What's up, y'all? Welcome to the channel. Welcome back. I hope you all are doing amazing. Let's pull some cards and see what's going on with your no contact situation with the person on your mind. All right, what's the tea on them? Let's see what's going on in their inner space, their inner compass. All right. We have inner seal. I grant myself permission. Number 26 could be significant. I feel like your person is closed off intentionally right now. And they're looking at it like they have every right to be closed off. Now, I don't know if that means that, you know, you two went your separate ways because of something you did, they perceived you did, they felt you did, whatever. Or maybe even the other way around, and they're just feeling like, you know, let me just focus on me, right? They're giving themselves permission to be quiet right now. What's the blockage? Needing to heal from abandonment wounds shows up as a deep fear of rejection or abandonment, often triggering insecurity or loneliness. May manifest as clinginess, mistrust, or pushing others away, rooted in past neglect, loss, or emotional withdrawal. If you're dealing with a masculine here, this is their inner child wounded. They feel safer only focusing on themselves right now. Tea leaf messages. You have marriage. So some of you are married to this person. Maybe you were talking about marriage, or you thought you were married them. Could be a fire sign. You got fire. So another Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. It says strong emotion, passionate love, or hate. I don't know if there was a conflict over discussing marriage for some of you. Maybe this is a person that's like, I don't want to get married, and maybe you do, or flip it however you need to. That could have been an area of contention between you two. All right, you have sweeping, removing negativity, maintenance, and care, cleaning up past mistakes. Number 13 could be a Scorpio person. That's the number of the death card. So they're trying to clean up their act. And what else? We have ego. Number 62, going after one's goals, knowing your worth and boundaries, and feeling confident and self-aware. So number 62 could be significant. So I feel like this is saying that they actually want to clean things up with you. They're more self-aware. And at some point, they are going to make an advance towards you. Now, when it will be, I don't know, because they do feel closed off. So let's see messages from them. I am a master manipulator. I'll say and do anything to get what I want. Oh, really? I'm realizing your value now. I pray it's not too late for us. So that might mean that it may take this person a minute to come back around, unless it's already been a minute. I tried to move on with you before I was completely over my ex. So maybe there was a marriage here in question when you got together, or maybe it's still existing right now. They could even like really have I don't know, they could even detest the person that they're married to, because it's right after that it says passionate love or hate, strong emotions with marriage. So that may be significant for some of you. Maybe they were even complaining about their marriage when talking to you. I don't know. Let's see. How are they feeling for Sagittarius right now? In no contact. How are they feeling? The Chariot. Did they want to come racing towards you? In very infatuated, fixated energy, Cancer energy. This person's coming. Page of Swords, they're coming. This is long-awaited communication. A Libra, Aquarius, a Gemini, or a Cancer for some of you. They could be younger than you. They're about to speed up. They figured out what they want to say to you. And they're coming in with some kind of communication. When might you hear from them? Their feelings for you, though, are that, I mean, maybe for some of you, things were going really quickly. Again, maybe there was a disagreement about, like a conversation you were having, a disagreement about how quickly you all were moving to marriage, or talking about something like that. Yeah, you got the Seven of Pentacles. This is like a need for patience. Good things come to those who wait. Sometimes it's like somebody that's like, we're friends and we'll see what comes out of it. It's like a friendship moving into a marriage or a commitment here. And this is also the 7-year itch card. So maybe this is a 7-year marriage. They were in with someone else, or maybe this is your marriage and it's 7 years. What are they planning to do here? This is about making effort. 6 of Wands, yeah. So they're putting you on a pedestal here. I feel like your person may be about to go through an ego death, and they're coming into the knowing, the realization that you are valuable. And they actually want to build something with you, make the effort with you, because they admire you. They could admire that you didn't chase them, and now that's making them want to chase you, because I feel like they want to chase you. When might you hear from them? We have 6 days here, or maybe Leo season, August 1st through August the 10th is showing up. We have the Six of Pentacles. Could be a 6-year relationship or age difference. Some of you could work with this person. And we have the Empress. The Empress is about 7.5 months. This is 6 years or the winter. We got 2 Taurus cards. Taurus Saturn, Taurus Moon. And then you got Taurus and Libra here. I'm going to put it to you like this. It's going to be a different time frames for all of you. It's you actually recognizing your value, because this is high value woman, high value person, right? They will reciprocate the energy that you put out about yourself. Like when this person senses, this person is a problem solver. This person is a person that thinks on their feet. I mean, I really do feel like you may just need to expect the unexpected with them. I see 6 days. I see a few weeks. I see months. I even see years. Now, I don't feel like it will take years, but I feel like what this is saying is I'll put in the effort. When you put yourself on a pedestal and take me off of it, if you have me there and you rest in your divine feminine energy, whether you're a man or a woman, I'm going to reciprocate your energy. So it really is up to you. They could be watching you, maybe online. Page of Swords is a social media card. Yeah, the Temperance card. They're going to match your energy. This is a reconciliation. This is soulmate energy as well. Could be a Sagittarius. 9 of Cups. So I do feel like this person is saying, I feel like you're worth fighting for. Leo, Mars energy. And I plan to fight for you. You had a Knight of Cups. So they're coming in romantic. They're coming in wanting to take you out somewhere. I do feel like there may be a message here to not give into them sexually too soon. Because I do feel like they may come in that energy, kind of like wine and dine you. Pamper you, treat you to something really nicely, but it's telling you to take your time. For some of you, this card represents abstinence, celibacy, all of that good stuff. So, you know, or use protection. If you do choose to be with them intimately, use protection, because that's my protection card. And the next card is the Knight of Cups, which could represent the energy of them romancing you. I do see somebody asking you out on a date or something. I feel like it's sooner than later. Now I'm seeing 4 weeks. I feel like it's mostly going to be weeks or days for most of you. But I mean, if you know your person is more difficult, maybe y'all have a pattern. It might be more in the fall or winter months. What's your advice? Open up. You're being asked to open your heart to another, to let down your walls, and trust that they want what's best for you. Your life will open up in wonderful ways once you decide to open up. I mean, this is really strong boundaries here. I don't want to ride over my card. Wait a minute, y'all. Going right into the Knight of Cups, which does show like maybe blocking their advance or something like that. Like, you know, having strong boundaries to protect yourself. And they're coming in very romantic. Definitely testing the waters with you. It's been a minute. I want to see how you're doing. Maybe it starts off with like a little flirty comment on a picture on social media or something like that. But they're coming in quick. Like, this is the fastest card in the tarot deck. I feel like it's going to be sooner than later for most of you. All right, y'all. So maybe give them another chance. I don't know. Maybe they had to close out some other cycle, a 6 or 7 year cycle with somebody else. And they're ready to reconcile. All right. At least by the fall at the latest. I don't even feel like it's the winter, even though I have winter energy here. I feel like it's more the fall at the latest. That's at the latest. All right, y'all. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, hype the video if you can. See you next time. Peace. Hey, Capricorn. What's up, y'all? Welcome to the channel. Welcome back. I hope you all are doing amazing. Let's pull some cards and see what's going on in your no contact situation with the person on your mind. What's the tea on them? What's going on with them? All right, let's see what's going on in their inner world. We have the inner compass deck here. All right, the inner sanctuary, my sanctuary within. Wow, so it's showing up as number 29. That number could be significant. It's giving me they're in hermit mode. Like, they're intentionally being, I was going to say reclusive, but it's almost giving me antisocial, but I feel like it's actually because they feel like they need time to themselves. They're quiet. I feel like they're quiet with everybody. It's not just you. This person is in a season of isolation right now because they're working through figuring themselves out, healing something, going through a spiritual enlightenment of some kind, listening to the voice of spirit. What's the blockage? The wound of the hungry root. Seeking depth in shallow ground. This wound forms when you are longing for connection, meaning, or truth is met with emptiness or surface level bonds. You reach deeper, but there's nothing solid to hold. It can leave you feeling starved for intimacy, spiritually restless, and unsure if what you seek even exists. And I'm going to tell you, I'm going to be real with you, Capricorn. I feel like, especially if you're dealing with a Virgo, but it could be any sign, there's somebody here that felt like they had to withdraw because they were not getting what they needed from the connection. That's deep. I never really get messages like that, but that's what they're saying. Tea leaf message. We have ring. A marriage will take place either romantic or business. Some of you could be like a person that works with this person or something. And we have cat, a two-faced friend. They feel like you were being two-faced, or maybe they're two-faced. I don't know. Did somebody marry somebody else? I feel your person feels betrayed. I'm not saying you had to betray them. I'm just saying they feel that way. You know, people feel how they feel, right? So maybe you didn't do anything to them, but I feel like they feel that way. We have medicine, number 67. Healing energy and calming spirit, loyalty and commitment, nurturing, proactive communication or action. Yeah. So it does feel like this person is actually popping some pills right here. I don't know if that's significant, but I kind of feel like your person is like, I have to kind of like heal myself. There's something they're saying, Capricorn, here. I mean, you can flip it if you need to, because maybe y'all do need to flip it. But I do feel there's a message here. Maybe there's something about the commitment. I don't know if somebody married somebody else or what, but there's like a feeling of like you betrayed me or you didn't give me what it was that I wanted. Maybe it was commitment. And so I'm just, I'm retreating. We have dog. Joy and companionship, protective and supportive, loyal and unconditional love. Number 22. They can have a dog. Maybe they're just spending time with their dog. You got a cat and a dog. Interesting. Why must I feel like that? Why must I chase the cat? None but the dog in me. Atomic dog. I don't know what that might mean. All right, so it says, I need a little more time. Please give me grace and time. So yeah, they want some time away. Every time they test your boundaries, they lose more respect for you. I'm here for a good time, not a long time. I just sang that song. Why must I feel like that? Why must I chase the cat? And that's like the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is somebody that's here for a good time, not a long time. And he loves the thrill of the chase like a dog. Bow, wow, wow, yippee, yo, yippee, yay. Interesting. It gives me a little bit of projection, Capricorn, possibly for some of you. Flip these things however you need to. But it's almost giving me that maybe they felt some kind of way about how you treated them. So they're like, you know what? I'm going to just go and kind of play the field because you didn't give me what it was I needed. But it feels like almost like a knee-jerk reaction. I don't know. What are their feelings for you? Right now, what are they feeling for you? The Fool. Aquarius energy. The Nine of Swords in reverse. The Nine of Wands in reverse. The Five of Pentacles in reverse. Oh, they're coming back around. Yeah. They had to explore something else, but they're coming out of like this isolating energy. This is like coming back to the relationship out of the cold. This could be a 5-year relationship or age difference. You got Taurus Mercury here, Sagittarius Moon, and Gemini. What is it? Gemini Mars. Yeah, and you got 2 9s in the center. 99 could be significant. You got the Fool here, which is a number 0. So it's like, I want to wipe the slate clean. I want to start over with you. I don't want to stay in no contact. Yeah, they're planning to reach out and communicate, period. Aries, Libra, could also be an Aquarius or Gemini. So they're planning to communicate with you. Maybe over the next 3 days. When might you hear from this person? Their feelings for you are that they're open to exploring more. They feel like they need to communicate. They need to reach out. They know that they have to be the one to do it. I do want to kind of clarify some of these other cards, though. When might you hear from them? 4 of Pentacles, Capricorn energy. when they can get over their grudge. 4-year relationship or age difference for some of you. They're going to be proactive. You got the Devil. You got the 4 of Cups. Your person has to realize that distractions have been blocking this connection. I do feel like for a lot of you, there is something going on where they were indulging in something else in the meantime when you weren't talking to them. I do feel like maybe right now they are in hermit mode, but prior to that, they were indulging in something and it got boring. Something toxic got boring to them. And they're like, I want to manifest Capricorn back. Could be a Gemini, Virgo, Capricorn, Cancer Moon. I said all the rest of the signs. Yeah, so this person is basically, the time frame I'm seeing for some of you is Cancer season. This is July the 11th through about the 20th, 21st, something like that. The Magician, the Devil card. Majors are like right now energy, even though there are, dates associated with these cards. I believe the Magician is about 88 days, I think. I'm not saying it's going to take that long, but for some of you it can. They have to get bored and worn out with something else that's toxic. They also have to release a grudge here and be willing to have open communication with you. So this is really going to be based on their temperament whenever they're ready to take this leap of faith your way. What is the healing energy? I mean, you do have medicine here, and the Devil can be like somebody that's, finding coping mechanisms that may not be the healthiest. And, the 4 of Cups does talk about like a hangover energy. So it could be drinking for somebody. This may be the way that they cope. But they're finding more positive coping mechanisms when the 9 of Swords flips in reverse. The 9 of Wands in reverse. I do feel like there's a little bit of reluctance to reach out. And that's why I can't give you a time frame. Because it's reluctance. It's like I want to reach out, but maybe even a fear of rejection because of their own, evil doings, wrongdoings to you. They do want to talk though with the Magician here. And the Magician literally means like go right now. So that's what I'm saying. It's like all over the place. So I feel like it's going to be an individual person by person kind of thing here. Not a collective answer. They see a future with you and they want to talk. I just saw the King of Swords as well. Could be a strong air sign. Who's the two-faced friend? Are they accusing Capricorn of being two-faced? The Empress, Taurus, Libra. Could be a Taurus or a Libra person. The Emperor and the Empress. That's a couple. Aries energy, Taurus and Libra energy. So it looks like they're saying this about you. They're seeing you as two-faced. Why? Because they're seeing this as you and they as a couple. Why are they seeing you as two-faced? The Page of Cups. Were you flirting with somebody? Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. Like they want an apology for something. Yeah, the Judgment card. They want an apology. They could be jumping to conclusions about something. I don't know if your person is jealous. They could be with the 4 of Pentacles here. King of Wands and the Hierophant. There's something they feel a little bit intolerant about. They felt like you should have acted a certain way and you didn't, and it gave them trust issues and maybe they walked away. Okay. This is definitely silent treatment energy. I feel like they're saying you were flirting with somebody. I don't know if that makes sense to you. And it could be a lie. It could be maybe something on social media that they saw. Could be a Taurus, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, somebody with an Aquarius moon. What do they want to say to Capricorn about their issue? Because their issue seems like it might be jumping to conclusions. Page of Swords. Yeah, they were watching you. Social media. There's something they didn't like that you did on social media. It could be something as simple as posting, getting a lot of attention. Right? Maybe feeling like that's not how a wife or husband behaves, or soon-to-be wife or soon-to-be husband, or somebody that's talking marriage with me, and then you went behind my back and you posted something, or you were flirting with people. Let's just say you posted a picture and it could have been a selfie, maybe not anything sexual or whatever, and then somebody left you a comment and you laughed, or you put heart, or you liked it, something like that for somebody here. It's something as trivial as that. I mean, maybe for some people that's not trivial, but that's what it is. Yeah, there you go. Getting a lot of attention online. I'm telling you. There's something about attention you got where they mistook it as you flirting. I don't even think you were flirting. You were probably just being friendly, and they felt like you were being overly friendly, and maybe you are married to them, and they're like, well, my wife or my husband shouldn't be talking to people like that, or looking at people like that, or entertaining people like that. Something crazy, or going out with your friends, partying, going on a trip, something like that is significant as well. Hanging out with colleagues, friends. It's something trivial they got triggered by. What's your message? Receive. You're being asked to be open to receiving universal gifts. These could come in the form of love, money, compliments, healing energy, and universal wisdom. I feel like you got compliments from somebody. Know that you're worthy of these gifts and open up to them. I kind of feel like some of you may be wanting your person to kind of chill a little bit, because I do feel like they're a bit possessive with their Four of Pentacles. And there's this like knee-jerk reaction that I feel like they had. Preconceived notions with the Judgment card of thinking that you were doing something and you probably were not. Okay, flip it around if you need to, but that's what I was seeing. All right, y'all. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Something about pregnancy could be significant as well. Hype the video if you can. See you next time. Peace. Hey, Aquarius. What's up, y'all? Welcome to the channel. Welcome back. I hope you all are doing amazing. All right, let's get into this reading, y'all. So, the person you are in no contact with, the person on your mind, what's going on with them? What's the tea with your person? All right, inner compass deck. What's going on internally for them? We have trust the journey, surrender to the flow. Number 21. Number 21 is the World card, but this is actually giving me the Wheel of Fortune. There could be distance between you two, emotional, energetic, or physical. But it's saying they're trusting the journey right now. Your person could like to go fishing. They could have a boat. They could like the water. They're surrendering to the flow. So they have the motto right now that what's meant to be will be. You know, it's giving me the World card because of number 21. Although it feels like the Wheel of Fortune was surrendered to the flow. The World card is about integration. It is about understanding that you are connected even when you're not physically connected to each other. So they could feel spiritually connected to you, energetically and emotionally connected to you. And maybe that's enough for them. This is actually high vibrational energy. It's not as bad as it sounds. It's somebody that's saying, you know, like, I'm not trying to force anything in my life. Not just the connection with you, but anything. They understand the oneness that, you know, we're all connected. Your person feels like they could be a high vibing person. If they're not, I don't know, this may not be your reading, because it feels like somebody that could be a Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, or Taurus, or a Capricorn person. What's the blockage? The wound of the invisible cry. Suffering unseen, unheard, unheld. This wound forms when your pain goes unnoticed, whether because you hid it, were taught to minimize it, or were surrounded by those who couldn't hold it. Okay. You learn to cry in silence, to cope alone. It can leave you feeling abandoned in your darkest moments and unsure if your needs are worth naming. I kind of feel like your person, this is like a little bit of distorted energy along with this kind of high vibrational energy. Because sometimes, have you ever noticed, and you could be dealing with an air sign, because I think this is especially a masculine air sign. I don't know that it applies to the feminine air signs, but I mean, not all of them. But there's something a little bit disconnected, like emotionally unavailable, but your person doesn't fully see how that's a problem. So while I do feel like they may be a high vibrational person, their blind spot is that they don't realize that being aloof or emotionally unavailable, though it may look like, it's the difference between, how do I say it? It's the difference between being detached and what's another word? Aloof. Because there's a difference, right? When you detach, it's because I feel like this is more detachment. This is more aloof energy. This is like a lack of awareness about how you're not emotionally available. Where this one is like, I know how to detach from wanting things to be how I need them to be, want them to be. Like, I understand things don't belong to me. People don't belong to me. And that's the healthy version of it. But the distorted version is, that also means that I don't have to be available to people. And it's like, that's not actually what detached means. Healthy detachment just means that you understand that you're not the one in control. Where actually being aloof is trying to be in control, because it's keeping yourself away from people, connection, softness, because you have a fear of losing yourself in it. That's not what detachment is. Detachment is, I can feel my feelings, but I understand I'm not defined by them. And they're sitting in all this water, but they're in a boat and they're by themselves. So I don't know. I've just heard Set and Sail. What's that song by PM Dawn? I know this much is true. What is that song, y'all? I can't think of it. I gotta look up their songs because I need to know what he's saying on that song, because I started hearing that song. PM Dawn. I know he passed away, the heavyset one. PM Dawn song. I don't even know if either one of them are still alive. Young people. Set Adrift on Memory Bliss. That's it. Came out in 1991, so maybe 1991 is significant. Hold on, y'all. Okay, Set Adrift on Memory Bliss. I need the lyrics. That was a cool song. Okay, Set Adrift on Memory Bliss of You. Baby, you send me. Baby, you send me. Set adrift on memory bliss of you. The camera pans the cocktail glass behind a blind of plastic plants. I found the lady with the fat diamond ring. Then you know I can't remember a damn thing. I think it's one of those deja vu things, or a dream that's trying to tell me something. Or will I ever stop thinking about it? I don't know. I doubt it. Subterranean by design. I wonder what I would find if I met you. I let my eyes caress you until I meet the thought of Mrs. Princess, who I often wonder what makes her work. I guess I'll leave that question to the experts. Assuming that there are some out there, they're probably alone solitaire. I can't remember when I caught up with a pastime intimate friend. She said, bet you're probably going to say I look lovely, but you probably don't think nothing of me. She was right, though. I can't lie. She's just one of those corners in my mind. So I just put her right back with the rest. That's the way it goes, I guess. See? I never knew any of these words. A careless whisper from a careless man, a neutron dance from a neutron fan. Marionette strings are dangerous things. I thought of all the trouble they bring. An eye for an eye, a spy for a spy. You could definitely be dealing with another Aquarius. Rubber bands expand in a frustrating sigh. Tell me that she's not dreaming. She's just an ace. She's got an ace in the hole. It doesn't have meaning. Y'all may want to go listen to that song. I don't know. It says something about releasing control. Okay. Yeah, it says reality used to be a friend of mine, because complete control I don't take too kind. He's singing about Christina Applegate. I had no idea. Anyway, maybe y'all want to go listen to that song. Let's move on. We have Target, a goal-oriented person. So they're focused on a goal right now. Your person knows how to compartmentalize, and sometimes it gets a little dark, a little distorted, a little unhealthy. Okay, and we have Boot. Increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goal. So they are focused on a goal right now. I wonder if they're away training or something like that. Because I feel like there's something really beautiful about your person, but just slips a little bit into the distorted. Just a little bit. Maybe a lot for some of you. All right, we have Roses, number 77. A passionate love affair, deep intimacy and secrets, physical and sexual longing. So they are longing for you. Look at this, another boat rowing. But now he has a woman on the boat with him, moving forward slowly, being in the present moment, overcoming obstacles together. Number 41. Okay, so they are longing for you and they are wanting to move forward and overcome obstacles. Let's get into these cards here. I am in a better headspace now. So that's what they're doing. They're trying to go from distorted detachment to healthy detachment. And I encourage healthy detachment because I'm detached and I know it's healthy. I don't have an unhealthy attachment, but I do have healthy attachment. Like, I don't believe you should make your life be about another person. It's okay to be in union and partnership, but it should be a connection, not an attachment. And I feel like your person is like that, but they slip a little bit into the distorted. It says karmic is obsessively researching you online. So if there's another person, they're looking you up online. It says, I'm a mystery to myself as well. I don't even understand why I do the things I do. I could believe it. Because you're dealing with a head over heart person, a lot of you. I might go listen to that song because I can't get it out of my head now. True. Queen of Swords, air sign energy, head over heart. Their feelings for you. So yeah, they compartmentalize very well. They have a very balanced head and heart. And it says they're in a better headspace now. So their feelings for you are that they are wanting to communicate. Yeah, the Temperance card. I want to make peace with you. I want some smooth sailing. I want to get on a common ground and overcome obstacles. Because look, it may be complicated, but I want to fight for it. And I know that it's going to take honest communication and patience to harmonize this connection. But you balance me out, you know. And it could be that you're an Aquarius dealing with an Aquarius or another air sign person. So y'all just get each other. That don't mean you like everything about them, but you may understand. Okay, so what is the outcome of this? What do they want? And what's the time frame? I do see reconciliation. The Hermit card, which explains why they're solo dolo on the boat. The Four of Cups, that's like emotionally checked out. Okay, so they're still in this energy, maybe through Cancer season. This is July 11th through about the 20th, 21st, 22nd. So let's see. Like, I wouldn't reach out to this person. I would let them reach out if you choose to talk to them. They could be also trying to cool off from a disagreement. Yeah, I'm about to say they could apologize. And you get the apologetic Page of Cups. It could be a younger Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, a Sagittarius, a Libra, Aquarius, a Gemini, somebody with a Cancer moon, or a Virgo person. What will you hear from this person? This could be a 2 or 9 year relationship or age difference. When will you hear from this person? It looks like the colder months, the fall, the winter. Strength card. They're holding back right now. Leo energy. Your sister sign. You did come out in their reading as well. 3 of Pentacles. You got all these Pentacles. Pentacles are the slowest element. They represent winter, the colder months. And yeah, I mean, even the Temperance card is Sagittarius season. So I mean, it is possible for some of you, there may be someone here who does reach out and apologize, or you may get some communication, like a small gesture or something in Leo season or the next few months or whatever. Now, the cups are here. That's the fall. So again, it feels like when it's a little bit colder outside. That's not going to be for everybody. Some of you, it may be Leo season. You get a little something, but I feel like full-fledged, like effort, may be more towards the fall and the winter. Yeah, the Star card is here. So there's some optimism about you two coming back together, but another Pentacles card. I mean, this is 4 days. It could be anywhere between now and a Leo season that you get a little message or something from them. Maybe an indication that they want to heal something. But I do feel like your person is still needing a little more time. Okay, because this is slow and steady wins the race. Alrighty, y'all. Your message, your advice. Learn to ride the waves of life. When faced with difficult times, you can either fight against the current or go with it. So ask yourself, what is going to be gained by depleting your energy and fighting against it? Don't do that to yourself. Yeah. So again, I wouldn't reach out to them. I would let them reach out. And if you're receptive to wanting to talk and overcome the obstacles together, you know, go for it. All right, y'all. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Hype the video for me if you can. And I'll see you all the next time. Peace. Hey, Pisces Collective. What's up, y'all? Welcome to the channel. Welcome back. I hope you all are doing amazing. Let's pull some cards for you. For those of you in a no contact situation, what is going on between you and your person? Energetically, what's happening with them? What's the tea on them? Let's start with their inner compass. What's going on inside? We have an old map. Number 3, choose new maps. You could be dealing with a Leo, an Aries, and possibly a Sagittarius. You got the solar plexus chakra. They're exploring other options. Could be a distance. Could be that they move. They're considering a move. This could be for work. This could be just in general. But I also feel like they're choosing a different direction here. Let's see what that's about. That's not going to tell the whole story, so don't get discouraged just yet. They could just be keeping their options open right now. Like I said, it could be something professional going on, or maybe a move. Maybe even if you're at a distance, maybe they're considering moving closer to you. So that's why I'm saying don't jump the gun just yet. We don't know. So let's see what else. What's the blockage? We have needing to release projections from others. This shows up as confusion, self-doubt, or guilt that doesn't match your true feelings. So their true feelings are not what they're displaying to you. Often comes from internalizing someone else's shame or blame. Over time, it can disconnect you from your true self, leading to emotional fatigue and difficulty trusting your judgment. Yeah. So the way they feel for you, they're not actually showing you how they feel for you. Your tea leaf cards, kite, vacation. So they're on a vacation. Like I said, I don't know. This could be just travel with the map here. Maybe your person is in another country or something right now. You could be dealing with another Pisces, or possibly an Aries, or some of you could be on the Pisces-Aries cusp. You have dog close up. Pleasure with a close friend. That's what I'm saying. Are they could possibly be like casually dating other people right now. Maybe there's one particular person they're getting to know or something. Okay, don't piss me off, person. Let's see what else. Teddy bear. Number 45. Security and comfort, warmth, feeling nostalgic and sentimental, tenderness, consolation and support. And then we have number 72, staring. Blending family together, taking advice from others, and being cooperative and nurturing. I'm wondering if for some of you, you are the friend that they have pleasure with. Maybe for some of you, this is like a friends with benefits situation. Maybe they're trying to navigate this and see if it is time to turn a corner, turn a page, and actually create more of a stable relationship, as opposed to keeping it just kind of friends with benefits is what I'm getting. I feel like that's what this is telling me. Let's get messages from them. I want to be at my best for you. I refuse to continue hurting you. Yeah, so they may be retreating because they're trying to better themselves. Wanting more of a commitment. You're so perfect. I fear not even my best will be good enough for you. Interesting. It says they need to be released from projections from others. This shows up as confusion, self-doubt, or guilt that doesn't match your feelings. I've never felt good enough for someone like you. You're out of my league. Okay, Pisces. Well, they just summed it up right there. So they could be keeping things casual with you, just in general, like outside of the no contact. Maybe you two are just kind of having fun together. Maybe y'all just kind of hook up or whatever. But I feel like there's something brewing here. And they're like, you know what? I'm finding security and comfort and warmth in you. And I actually do want to do something different. Maybe that's why you have a new map here. Choose a new map. Stop just friend zoning Pisces, or women or men in general. You know what I'm saying? Okay, let's see how they're feeling for you. How are they feeling for you? Justice. So they're starting to trust you more. Libra energy. No contact. This could be also an apology energy, reaching out, making things right, meeting you halfway, being more honest with you. Yes. Seeing eye to eye, the Two of Cups. That's what I'm saying. They do want more of a commitment. Okay, that's why I say stick around. Like, don't just go by the first couple of cards, because you never know how things might change. So this is somebody that's saying, I will match your effort. And I'm hearing one of y'all fellow Piscean people common when he's like, a relationship is effort. I will match and work. Two of Cups is Cancer, Venus energy. The Justice card is ruled by Venus as well. That is the, relationship energy. Partnership energy. So listen, their feelings for you are that you are a perfect match for them. your soulmate, you two see eye to eye, or they want to. So they want to blend families. They are taking advice from someone who's very fair, impartial, honest, integrous. They're talking to possibly a Libra about you. Maybe for some of you, you could be about to like go to the justice of the peace and get married, because this is definitely marriage, and this is the institution of marriage as well, like through the courthouse, or you know, vows between the two of you. Okay. What is their next move? Oh my God, the Ace of Cups to make a love offer to you with the devil. What's the devil with the Ace of Cups? Capricorn, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. What's the devil? The Six of Wands. Their ego. It's their ego. Their pride. Leo, Jupiter. Somebody could be in a spotlight here. And the Three of Wands. So they're saying here, like, they're still working through some of their shadow, their North Node, their ego. I feel like they could be pointing out their recognizing toxicity that they have had. And they could be saying here that, look, there could definitely be distance, the Three of Wands here. They're saying that they have you on a pedestal here. Their next move is to actually make you a priority and to make a love offer to you. And Aries, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Capricorn, or somebody with a Leo, Jupiter placement. So maybe you're dealing with somebody in the spotlight, or that could be you. And I do see possible distance between you two. So maybe this is somebody saying, I want to move closer to you. When might you hear from this person? I'm seeing 6 days, 3 days, 2 months, 1 month. When might they reach out? Because they're planning something. The Strength card could be Leo season. Could be a Leo person. The Hierophant, Taurus energy, and the Three of Cups is Cancer energy. That's a reconciliation. Somebody's thinking about marriage with you, or more of a higher level of commitment. Okay, so your person is kind of like, all right, the way they approach you, it feels summer, fall. I would not say winter. It feels summer, fall, and we are obviously just a few weeks away from summer. So for some of you, this could even happen before we get to summer. It could be anywhere between now and the fall. And by the fall, I mean, about Libra season. But yeah, this is somebody that's saying, like, look, I feel like you make me better. They do want to blend families. They want to come together, and whatever you bring to the table, they want you to bring that, and whatever they bring to the table, they want you both to bring what you bring and make a life together. So they're showing up as giving you a love offer. I feel like they're recognizing that love wins over their ego. There's something toxic that they're cutting off, and they're planning to do this, I feel like, very soon. Fall season at the latest, but this is reconciliation. This is like, let's get together, let's start dating again, communicating again, but this time let's actually be more committed to each other. You know, let's maybe incorporate our children if we both have children, especially children that don't belong to both of you. Like, this is somebody that's saying, I want to integrate. Like, these people are getting married here. They're getting counseling. Maybe even counseling is significant. You got a lot of marriage cards here. So somebody is looking at you like they really want to build something with you. What's your advice? Your advice is you are not moving too slowly. Drop the self-induced pressure. You are at the sweet spot between taking care of yourself and still making advancements on your goals. On this path, there is no such thing as being behind. Smile, breathe, and carry on. That's your advice. Let the chips fall where they may. It looks like they're going to fall into place. But yeah, your person may have felt very intimidated by you. Some of you may have more than your person, like financially, status-wise, something like that. Yeah, and they feel like, you know how you saw that Strength card with the woman with the lion, and you have this woman here with this teddy bear. They feel like they can rest in your feminine energy. Somebody could work with animals, or maybe a dog is significant. Maybe even a teddy bear may hold significance to you for some reason. But something is brewing between you two. They're ready to turn over a new leaf. That's why they're moving from that old map to choosing a new map with you. They're recognizing their ego, their toxic ways, maybe vices, addictions even. All right, y'all, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. I will see you all the next time. Hype the video if you can. Peace.